What's going on, guys? It's Brodster, and today we're going to talk about a Nuzlocke that I made and that I'm bringing to the channel in about a week or so. So ever since the last Nuzlocke, I've been working on this, and I've been working on like the rules and stuff of it, and I'm really excited for it. So my next series on YouTube is going to be a Pokemon Emerald randomized gender lock. That's right, I made a Nuzlocke called a gender lock. You're probably asking me, well, what is that? Because I made it. Okay. Now, I looked it up online, and there was one person that did something called a gender lock, but it's completely different from what I'm planning. And just so you know, I didn't steal his idea, okay? Because mine's completely different. You can look him up. I forgot his name, but you can look it up. And there is one person that did something like called a gender lock, but it's not anything like mine. No, it's not. But yeah, guys, I've always wanted to do making my own Nuzlocke, and I'm really excited to share this with you guys. I got my new laptop that I'm going to be able to do some more things on, and I've never really played a randomized Nuzlocke before, and it's going to be the first on the channel, and I'm going to have a face cam, hopefully, for this. It's still coming in the mail. There's some difficulties. I'll talk to you guys about that later. But yeah, it's really annoying, but hopefully I'm going to have a face cam. I have a new computer, so I can run a bunch of things. I can edit better, so I'm really excited to start doing this stuff with you guys. So guys, let's get right into the rules of this Nuzlocke. So the first couple rules are like any type of Nuzlocke. So every Pokemon... Okay, so wait. Crap. I forgot what a Nuzlocke is. So the first rule is like in any Nuzlocke, the first Pokemon that you encounter on each route is you encounter for that route. So what that means is that you only get one chance to catch that Pokemon. If you fail it, so if it runs away, if you make it faint, or if it runs away from you, then you lost your encounter for that route and you can't catch anything else on that route. Rule number 2, if a Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and you can't use it for the rest of the playthrough. You either have to release it or put it in the box. Well, I know in my last playthrough in Silver, I couldn't put them in the box because it'd be really unorganized and I would forget what Pokemon died and stuff like that, so I just released them. But, and I think in Emerald, and I think did I mention that I'm doing Emerald? But yes, I'm doing Emerald. I think I mentioned it. But anyway, like I said, if your Pokemon faints, it's considered dead and you have to box it for the rest of the game. Sorry if my camera and my angle is a little off again now because my girlfriend called me in the middle of recording and I had to pick it up. But yeah, and it canceled my recording, so now it's a little off and I had to pick up my phone. So I don't know. It looks like it was before, but I'm sorry if it's a little off to you guys because you'll see it right after my last video. But I'm sorry about that, but let's get right back into this. Our number 3... No, crap. A number 3, what is it? Crap. A number 3 rule for this Nuzlocke is, like any other Nuzlocke, is that you have to nickname every Pokemon. And the only reason for that is so you get a better bond with your Pokemon, and that when it does actually die, it is a lot more fun. It hurts your heart. And it's a horrible rule, but it's fun. I enjoy that rule just because it does grow you closer to your Pokemon, but it does hurt a lot more when you do lose one. Now, we're actually getting into the gender lock rules, and I'm really excited to share these with you guys. I made them up myself. I think there's about 3 of them, and so yeah, let's get right into that. Our first rule of this gender lock is the whole time you play the game, your team has to consist of 3 males and 3 females. And that is, I'll get into that later why you have to do that. I'll explain the next rule, but yeah, you have to make sure that you have at most 3 females and 3 male Pokemon. You can't have like 4 males and 2 females and the other way around. You can't have that. The most males you can have is 3, and the most females you can have is 3. The second rule of this gender lock is where the genders come in, honestly. So when you battle a trainer in like not a wild encounter, but any trainer that you battle, you have to use the same gender Pokemon of the gender of the trainer. If that made any sense? I don't know. Like, let me try to rephrase that actually. You only can use the same wow, why can't I think of this today? You have to use a Pokemon of the same gender as the trainer. So if the trainer you're going against is female, you have to use only your female Pokemon. And if your trainer is male, you only can use your male Pokemon in that battle. So say I was going against Lance the Dragon Trainer. He's not even in Emerald, but let's just say I'm going against him, right? So I'm going against Lance the Dragon Trainer. Well, I have to use all my male Pokemon because he's a male. So yeah, that's basically all it is, and that limits that you only can use 3 male Pokemon in your battle. Am I speaking right? You only can use those 3 Pokemon with the same gender, how many males or how many females you have for that battle. And that makes it really interesting because it's kind of like a wedlock where you only can use that pair for the battle unless both of them die. But this one, you only can use males or females in that battle, unless we get to our next rule. And the last rule for this gender lock is the only exception for using the opposite gender in a battle. So let's say you have 3 males and 3 females on your team, right? And you're going against Lance the Dragon Tamer, Dragon Trainer, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. But say you're going against Lance, right? He's a male, so you have to use your male Pokemon in that battle. Say Lance kills all your male Pokemon. Well, what do you do now? Because you only have females on your team. Well, then it's an exception that you can use your females because you don't have any other choice. Now, let's say in the beginning of the game, you're going against youngster Joey, and he's a male, so say this whole time you've only caught female Pokemon. Then you can use your female Pokemon, but the second you do get a male Pokemon, even if it's not a very good Pokemon, you have to use it against youngster Joey. Say you have, like, your starter, and you have a bunch of great Pokemon, and they're all female, but then you have a Weedle that's, male, you have to use the Weedle against youngster Joey. So that's where the difficulty comes in. But the only way that you have an exception to use the opposite gender in a battle is if it's absolutely, like, you can't avoid it. So if it's like mid-battle and all your male Pokemon got destroyed against a male trainer, you can use your female Pokemon. So yeah, guys, that's about that. Wow, I cannot talk. So yeah, guys, that wraps up this video for today. I wanted to give you a little rundown on this gender lock, so I wouldn't have to really explain it in my first episode. I'm guessing this will take about a week to get ready. Like, I'm not gonna like rush myself, so. But I wanna start this soon. So I'm gonna say maybe in about a week you should expect seeing the first episode of this series. Like I said, it's a randomized emerald gender lock. So yeah, that's the name of the series, and I'm really excited to start it with you guys. I think it's gonna be lots of fun. So yeah, I hope I can bring some better animations to these little videos that you see my face more. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have a face cam. I have a new laptop that can do some better editing. But yeah, I'm really excited for this series, guys. But I'll see you in the next episode. Please leave a like and a comment down below. It'd mean a lot to me, and subscribe. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys. Peace.